A Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Rhine! It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure us away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
I'm surprised that this music here isn't like a thing in Smash Bros. But yeah, when the HP gauge is depleted, gauge, whatever, the character will be incapacitated. Select the arts with a D-pad and press A to confirm. Also, in case you're wondering why like the A symbol and like B and stuff like that is all lowercase, it's because this emulator is set up to think that I'm playing with a classic controller right now, which is like a controller thing that you would plug into the Wii that would give you buttons like that. And for some reason, the A button and B button and stuff like that were all in lowercase, like A, B, X, Y were all in lowercase on that thing. So that's like the symbol of those buttons, even though I'm playing with a controller with like more normal looking buttons, which was never meant to be used to play this game, but I am anyway. And you know, use backslash to deal damage. Oh boy, what a famous move backslash is. Shulk's arts backslash. Restore HP with light heal. Select who will be healed, yada yada. Look at the leg movement you can do in this game. Look at this. Anyway, let's go ahead and use a backslash. Also, using this Xbox 360 controller is gonna throw me off because like I have A bound to A, B bound to B, X bound to X, and Y bound to Y because that's what makes most sense. But A, B, and X and Y are swapped on Nintendo controllers, and I'm used to using Nintendo controllers. So I'm gonna be pressing B all the time thinking it's A when it's B. So like expect a ton of misinputs, even though I've literally mapped out the inputs to what they say on the controller. It's still gonna mess me up. But yeah, you cannot use the same art repeatedly. Cooldown begins, cannot be used, and after a set amount of time the cooldown is complete and the art can be used again. Once the cooldown period is finished, you can use the art again. So yeah, it's a real-time battle system where your character will just attack on their own like that. But then from time to time you can use your arts, like let's go ahead and use Light Heal on Rain, for example, to heal him up. For example. And using talent arts. Talent arts are arts that are specific to a particular character. Select the talent arts icon and press A to use it. But yeah, not used to the controls, you're expecting some backslashes off a cliff. That's unfortunately not something you can do in this game, Carvia. You can only attack towards enemies when you use those attacks. You don't aim, your character just automatically aims at whoever you're targeting. Like, I don't think I'm gonna walk off cliffs by accident. Actually, I might. When I was testing this game earlier, it turns out we actually slightly walk to the left sometimes on our own, like Shulk likes to do that. And it's not a problem with the emulator or anything, it's not a weird glitch. It's the fact that this controller's really old and weird, so the left stick actually stays sometimes by default a teeny little bit to the left. So sometimes you'll see Shulk do like a casual little walk to the left, because like the stick is just slightly pointing to the left because it stays stuck like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, man, defeated enemies will drop treasure chests. Press A to open it and take the loot. Man, do I love this music that's playing right here. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles music is just so good, man. Anyway, hey, Mr. Worm Dude. A green barrier stops you from escaping. Defeat the monster to make the barrier disappear. Okay. Backslash. No, let me backslash. Ah. Beware of aggro during battle. Aggro ring. Direction of monster. Aggro is the... my camera was blocking that, sort of. Aggro is a measure of a monster's feelings of animosity towards each party member. The more damage that a monster takes from a party member, the greater the aggro towards that member. If a member of the party becomes the target of a monster's wrath, an aggro ring will appear around them. So generally you want like the aggro to be on your tanks, like as a simple thing of battle. I guess my camera's still kind of blocking this, but I'm reading it out anyway, so. Some arts are more effective from certain positions, like Shulk's backslash deals more damage if he attacks from behind the monster, and this is called an art's bonus effect. Like, there's some arts that'll be effective from the side, for example, or ones that are effective from the back, like backslash. But, yeah, I missed a few stuff there. There's a few matchups you don't know there, Haunt. And that's what happens when one of your Joy-Cons Harmonia moves to the left sometimes and makes playing with them super annoying. Yeah, I hate it when it controls you. I have another Xbox 360 controller, but I couldn't get it to connect up to my computer. I don't know why. I could only get this one to connect to my computer. I have no idea why. What's Shulk's favorite key on the keyboard? Yeah, backslash. Yeah, man. It's his favorite one. Use the aggro rings to help find the best position when an aggro ring appears on rain. Is it rain or rain? Or roin? Roin! I don't know. Shulk has the chance to use backslash from the rear. If successful and the bonus effect condition is met, the damage value will be displayed in that thing. You know, when I first played this game, it displayed so much information to me all at once. Like, it was way too much for me to remember. Like, to the point where I just sat down and tried to memorize it all and couldn't even try to comprehend any side quests at the time. And there was a famous I'm feeling it.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Alrighty, so follow the arrow to advance the story. The number shows the distance to your direction. Neato. Use R to move the camera. Gee, I sure didn't know that. Press ZL to display the camera instructions. For further information, see the camera continue tutorial. So in that case, I should move my own camera a little bit. I know it's in a little bit in the way. Yeah, press X to open the menu where you can save your progress. You cannot save during battles and story events, however, you can save in most other situations. Neato. You can review the tutorials at any time, yada yada. Further tutorials are added as you play the game. View these to see more information about topics that have already been introduced. Let's go ahead and loot this chest. Anyway, we need to move the camera. And hello, Cam, how's it going? You're upset. What are you upset about? Xenoblade, the Monado's power? Yeah. Shotgun or key? I need more information than that. Hold on, let me just... Sorry about the screen flashing there. Also, Shulk is now moving to the right on his own. I don't know why that's happening. But anyway, let's move the camera down so that when I display more information on the side there, it's not going to be, like, in the way. You know? Also, while we're clicked off here, now that more people are here, I've mentioned earlier, and now that we're on the actual world, I mentioned before that we're playing this on my computer in HD. If you want to see kind of a comparison to what the game normally looks like, this is what the game normally looks like on the Wii. That's how regularly blurry it is. So, like, if I actually popped in, like, my actual copy of the game here into my Wii U or something like that, this is what the game would look like. And I was originally going to stream this on my Wii U. That was my original plan, because it's like, hey, let's play it on actual console. But then I put it on my PC, and I found out that I could do this. So, yeah, kind of no question about it. We're playing it on the computer. Also, it's going to flash black as I click back on. I don't know why. Anyway, I don't know why Shulk was trying to move over to the side there. But yeah, that is the graphics difference pretty much. It can technically go higher graphics, but I don't think I really need to go higher than this. It doesn't make much of a difference anyway. I don't think that many people have monitors that are greater than 1080p anyway. like, it can't exactly improve the textures like that, unless somebody makes a texture pack that I can install, which I think people have, actually. But what this emulator does, it doesn't actually change the textures, like those are the same as the Wii, but it will take away like the whole pixelatedness and blurriness and add like some better lighting and stuff like that and help everything look more real, and man, does it make a big difference. But yeah, you think lag is gone now? Is the stream lagging? It says I dropped a little bit of frames there. Gather collectibles. The latest additions to your collection can be registered in the Collectopedia. Fill in a roll or or collect all the items in an area to receive a reward. I miss the Collectopedia. I wish there was something like that in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but there isn't. I really miss filling stuff out in the Collectopedia. Xenoblade Chronicles X has a Collectopedia. Okay, access the Collectopedia from the menu. A record of your collectibles. Oh yeah, we haven't actually opened the menu yet. So yeah, the save thing is like a little Wii symbol. Also, my camera's not going to be out of the way of tutorials like that, but I'm reading them out anyway. So like, whatever. Here, let's just save in this slot. There's like my testing one down there that'll probably delete eventually. Whoops. But yeah, we've got like arts here that shows like the Monado and another sword. That's neato. Also, if I hit this, yes, I'm just by guessing I moved my camera to a perfect position. It's literally perfectly out of the way. Reset is the last option there. Sweet. Sweet, man. But yeah, which one should you do of shotgun or key in what though? I have no idea what this means. I mean, shotgun seems a lot more powerful. How about that? Sure. But yeah, so we can engage like all kinds of different, and see, that was a misinput. What I meant to do was backslash. Oh, Spelunky. I've never played Spelunky. I've only ever seen it from Nevermore playing it myself. Yeah, Shulk likes to move on his own a little bit there.
Who else wants some?
Just a wee bit. Let's grab these collectibles. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 kind of changed up with actual collection points instead of collectibles, where instead of being a blue point that you walk over, it becomes a blue point that you come up to, press A, and then you get like a whole bunch of items from it. It's not like this game where it's just like you walk over it. Gonna roll a die or flip a coin, that works. Don't make decisions like these now. Because now you're gonna mess with your coin flip. But yeah, this world is, like, the world of Xenoblade Chronicles is really cool looking, and I'm not used to seeing it like this. I'm used to seeing it all blurry from like the original Wii version. Seeing it, like, playing through it in HD for the first time, oh, this is actually really cool. It's so beautiful.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
Ito. So yeah, we just have Shulk in the party then. But yeah, so visiting shops. Welcome, you can buy and sell anything here. Every shopkeeper has a tent thing above their head. Make money by defeating monsters and selling your loot to a shop. Cool. Accepting quests. Press A to talk to anyone with an exclamation mark above their head. Complete the quests they give to receive money, XP, or items. Press Y to trade with named individuals. Some of them will gladly take an item you don't need in exchange for a rare item. Enjoy quests and trading alongside the story. The story will progress even if you don't do any trading or complete any quests. However, using these features may give you an advantage in the game. Yeah, if you typically in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, typically if you complete every single quest that you can, you're gonna be a little bit overleveled for the story, and if you don't complete any quests, then you're gonna be like super underleveled. Like, you're supposed to do like some of them along the way, get some of them done. The very first time I did a playthrough of this game, there was already so much information to take in about like the gameplay mechanics, having to balance like side quests that I was doing at the same time, I just couldn't do it. So the total amount of side quests that I did on my first playthrough of this game, 0. And I was constantly underleveled, and I had to like grind to get some enemies in every area before fighting any boss in that area. And yeah, what an interesting time that was. But when it comes to streaming it, maybe we can have some streams where we just like sit back and have like some side quests or something like that. This isn't my second time playing the game, it's my third. The second time I tried to 100% the game and I failed because I rushed a little bit during one part, and then part of an area of the game got blocked off when I didn't finish side quests there. So I literally prevented myself from 100%ing it. Feels so bad. Maybe I can try to 100% it here and be more careful. I don't know. I'm not really aiming for 100% right now, but it might wind up happening. But last time I did it, we kind of failed. Something really cool about this game is you get experience for exploring and discovering new locations. So, like, if you don't want to grind by fighting enemies, you can just go and explore areas that you haven't been to before, and the game's going to reward you with, like, experience and stuff like that. Like, I just gained a level for doing that, which is really cool. But yeah, I have no idea what you're saying right now, Carvia. You like when games do that? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Hello, dearie. Dear me, my grandsons are having quite the altercation, and now to get the upper hand, they are both in training. Doesn't sound too good. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? I certainly haven't. I do hope the younger of the two wins, though. He is my flesh and blood, after all. That's why I'd like somebody to take him the biscuits I've made. It might encourage him to train harder. But yeah, these are a good form of, like, experience and, like, gear and stuff like that, so I'll probably do them eventually. But yeah, so you can view quests in the quest log. Cool. I'm most grateful. My legs aren't what they used to be, you see. Even getting to the residential district is awkward. I'll make you some biscuits. But yeah, make sure my grandson gets those biscuits, all of them preferably. Cool, I'm probably gonna accept a whole bunch of quests like that without even reading the text and just like mashing A through it. But yeah. Yeah, when they give you experience for exploring, yeah, that's really nice. That voice reminds me of Papyrus. What, of the Papyrus voice I did? Human! Do you think you can solve my puzzles? View relationships with the affinity chart. Talking to named residents of an area or town will register them on the affinity chart, which shows the relationships between party members and the residents. Yeah, it was such a perfect voice for him. I'm glad you think so. Anyway, let's head towards the main quest here is what we'll do. And we're just gonna take a whole bunch of quests here and not pay attention to what they're actually saying. And if we run into quest markers to complete that, we'll just do it without actually knowing what quests we're taking. We're just gonna accept them all, and if we see markers on the map to complete them, we'll just go up to them and do it. And not, like, actually pay attention to what they are, because who cares? Who cares about those, man? I certainly don't. We got another Quoost. You're kind of facing the wrong way, Shulk. Wow, you have to turn your head like so far to see that dude. Hey, kid. Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch over here. I have another one from him? What? Is he gonna have another one for me? Oh my goodness, how many quests does this guy have for me? How many, man? Oh my goodness. Does this guy just sits around on this box all day and tells other people to solve his problems instead of doing it himself? Jeez, that was like 4 or 5 there or something. My goodness. Yoink, let me take these quests. Because, like, there's no reason not to take them. Like, the ones that are defeat enemies, who knows, you might complete it without even trying to complete it. So may as well just take them. You might wind up doing some quests. But yeah, we're gonna reach level 4 soon, once we discover this new area. Once we make a startling discovery. Also, something cool about this game, if you time your jump right, you can make Shulk jump horizontally like crazy. Like, this is a normal jump, he's just going like forward at the same kind of speed. But his horizontal speed while jumping, look at that, he freaking flies. I have no idea why that is, but if you do that, you can freaking have him just leap across the whole bridge. It's wild. Discovering landmarks. The colony features landmarks, important places and hidden areas, and locations, places of interest. Discovering landmarks and locations will award EXP. Find all of the landmarks and locations in an area to open up the complete area map. Neato, man. Sideways jumps.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered.
But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then! Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve!
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Dug more quests! Give me that quest! Yoink? Give me that. Neat. Wait, does he have another one? He has another one! But yeah, as I briefly mentioned in the hidden chat box during that cutscene, like whenever I see scenes like that, I always think of the YouTube poop series by The Agu. I always think of that. So whenever I hear the Colonel's voice, I always imagine those lines that are like edited in those videos other than like what he really says. So I always envision like crashing the mobile house into artillery. And you better not stop until their uniforms explode. How long have you been in the Force? 44 seconds? Weapon Dev Lab. You have a thing too. Yoink. Neat. No more quests from you.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most civilians! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't come yet. Shulk. was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age.
That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Mechon have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Well, we have a new party! Way, dude. Story quest. Delivering food. Fiora has made something special for Shulk. Take it to him before it gets cold. Find Shulk and give him give him some food. So yeah, it seems very much there that the character Dunban very much tries to be strong, but might not have that strength anymore ever since his right arm got all busted up by the Monado zip-zapping him. But yeah, story quest must be completed. As the story advances, story quests become available. Quest will be displayed until the story quest is completed. View the details in the quest log and carry out the quest. Gotcha. Gotcha, man. What a cute little abode. Location, Dunban's house. Neato.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon!
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Time to go on an unexpected journey. Story quest icon. Go to the place indicated by the exclamation mark to proceed with the quest. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's go. We're going up there. Up over yonder way. going off on a little adventure. We don't get a distance indication this time. Instead, it just says quest. I feel ripped off. I want a refund. Right this instant. I'm gonna take this, yoink. Rabbit diode. You know, I was thinking before this stream started, if only I had a rabbit diode, things would be so much greater. Now my dreams have finally been fulfilled. My wildest dreams. I must say. Very strange place for the path to end, considering there's stairs right here. By stairs, I mean a slope with alternating colors. Up we go. Up and away. Yeah, you can tell, even though like it's not very pixelated like the actual game itself anymore, you can tell the textures are still the same as like the Wii version in a lot of places like that. I mean, I guess I could get a texture pack, but I don't know.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious, but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
And we've got 2 party members. Whoa, the cast is expanding. We did the quest. We got 0G, 0 EXP, and no gifts. Great. Communicate with other party members. Characters can shout out an affinity cry to another party member to encourage or assist them depending on how the battle is going for them. Go up to a party member and press B to encourage or help. Encourage dispirited party members. Help party members suffering daze or topple. Encouragement and help improve the affinity between the 2 party members. Yeah, the whole affinity system in this game is kind of crazy. Too much grinding for me to ever do. Chatting to your friends in a heart-to-heart. If the affinity between 2 party members is deep enough, they can have a heart-to-heart. Search for the heart icons. Each one indicates a possible heart-to-heart. Why not check out the heart-to-heart in Outlook Park? For further information, see the heart-to-heart continue tutorial. You can now switch the party leader. You can change the party leader. Select the character you want as leader, and then press Y. Then move the cursor to the character in the center and press A. Cool. Let's just play as Fiora for now. Here we have a heart-to-heart, and this is probably going to be like the only one that we can see in quite a while because the conditions for the other ones usually involve a lot of affinity between characters. So, yeah. Wait, am I going to have to read this out? View the details of a heart-to-heart. Am I going to have to read this? I totally am, aren't I? Hey, Shulk. Remember that time we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because I invited you, or you and Dunban? How about I invited you? Wait, no, what? Was that the wrong answer? I don't remember, do you? Since when have you ever invited me to do anything? Oh, I could have sworn that was what happened. Well, I guess I got the wrong answer. No, silly. I had a big fight with Dunban and ran out of the house. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. If I'm remembering right, I'm really feeling it. Wait, what? I kind of want to see what happens if I just put this answer, though. I just want to see what happens if I get this, if I put this answer, you want to marry me. I lost 4 hearts. I lost 4 hearts of affinity for saying that. Shulk, I can't believe you. Okay, I might have said some stuff about wanting to be your bride. Okay, apparently it was true. But you promised you'd forget about it. I'm sorry, Fiora. Couldn't resist. I mean, if I'm honest, I like the idea of you being my bride. I've never seen this heart-to-heart before. Shulk, don't get any funny ideas in your head. It's just a kid. I barely even knew what a bride was. Hey look, there's a big heart. He still remembers. Oh, Shulk. I can't do voice acting for those characters. Sometimes I can in other games, but not for these ones. Good thing I typically don't have to. Almost all the time. So, Nito. There's a buddy on the stairs! Oh, I pressed the wrong button to cancel. Again, I'm getting mixed up with my buttons. Whoa, go on the stairs thing. Also, her jump sound does not sound okay. Sounds like she's in deep pain. Yeah. Pretty much. Residential district. It's now been discovered. We have made a great discovery. Doesn't this area look so nice? Isn't it just like so nice and peaceful here? Where nothing could ever possibly go wrong. Whoa, there's a quest thing here. Whoa, 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 wait. Wait, who's this? Who or what is this? Also, there's like an orange quest thing there. For like a completed quest for me. How do I talk to you? No, you vanished! No! Was it too late? Do I have to change the time back and then you appear? Yes. Apparently that's the answer. They apparently didn't want to stay out that long. There we go, we got another thing. Wait a second. Can I hop over this? Nope. Sure can't. What's this, like, orange one? Is this a completed quest that I can get, like, experience for? Wait, we should go around this way. Yeah. Is a completed quest over here? It's orange. I can't go that way. Wait, can I hop on the barrel? Oh. Dang it. Oh, there's a thing here. Yes. Let's take that. Look at the cute little Nupon. Little Xenoblade Chronicles NPCs. Nupon. What? What now? You're putting a freaking quest icon back there where I seemingly can't get it? How what? Oh. Oh. Oh, yoink.
I can feel the
Okay, I've apparently found something that somebody was looking for and I got things. I learned a new art on Fiora. Neato. But yeah, so that's why you want to accept all like the side quests that you can. And there's one more right here. Maybe. Right there. Is this another lost item one? Yes. Wonderful. More easy experience. without even doing battles. And raising up the development level of Colony 9. Sweet. Neato, man. Wait, can I do crazy horizontal jumps here? Yeah. Crazy horizontal jumps. That go for ages. Onward. We're going to the Monado Research Lab now, right? I'm fairly certain that's where this little marker is taking us. I'm fairly sure about that, yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, I could have just fast traveled to this point over here. Wait, can I fast travel to the point that's over there? Ah, well, we're walking now. I am walking ya. We'll make it there soon anyway, so like, who cares? Walking's healthy for you. I say as I'm pressing forward on a controller. Yeah, I could have fast traveled over here. That's what that little icon is on the map. It's a landmark where you can fast travel to. Weapon Development Lab. By Weapon Development Lab, it really means Monado Research Lab.
Rhine?
Rhine, what are you doing? Shulk, no, I'm just.
No!
Rhine!
Goodness.
Oh, Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Rhine?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Rhine. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Rhine, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped. And then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Square Tash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
Neato. So now we have Shulk and Rain in the party. Characters' arts can now be leveled up from the arts icon in the menu, or select the arts icon in the menu. For further information, see the leveling up arts continue tutorial. I don't really need to level up arts right now. And characters can now learn skills. Select skill trees on the main menu. For further information, see the skills continue tutorial. I mean, I can show that for now anyway. Like, so as we level up, we'll eventually get more arts here. Like, Shulk's at a level now where he has 2 more arts. So now he has Slit Edge, which will do a little bit more damage from the side. Kind of like Backslash does more damage from the back. And we also have Stream Edge, which will inflict... Wait, this inflicts break, right? Yeah, this inflicts break. So, like, if a character like Rain uses a move that can topple, it'll topple an enemy that has break inflicted on it, so it won't be able to attack for a little while because it'll be toppled. Rain has a whole bunch of ones right now. And we look at skill trees. We have this crazy stuff here, where you like select one of the trees and then you start getting nodes in it. So I mean, I guess I may as well stay in the default for them both right now. And then eventually you can get like kind of one where you can transfer skills from other characters and stuff like that if you have the right affinity, and it's really complicated and weird. And man, the Monado looks so good when it's not like super blurry, pixelated. No, Shulk, I want to see the Monado. No. I'm trying to be careful. Where'd that guy come from? Anyway, it looks really good when it's not blurry and pixelated like in the original Wii version. Here, where it's actually like HD and gorgeous. That's neato. Wait, should I fast travel maybe? Hold on, if we have a look at the map here. Where are we going? We are going over here. So we should go to the main entrance. Yeah. Achievement, skip it. Cool. We skipped it. Ain't that something? Give me that blue. Yoink. Sweet wasabi. Wait, did I go down the wrong path? It says it's that way. Like there's a path over that way according to the map. So maybe I should go over this way then. Night time. This isn't just the way that I've been from before though, right? Let's just double check. Are we going the right way right now? I don't think so. I don't think we are. I think we need to go like way around. I think we need to take one more path down. Yeah, this is the way that we originally came from. For like the kind of tutorial stuff. Yeah, the music of Xenoblade Chronicles is really darn good. I don't remember going this way for Tephra Cave. I think we're going the wrong way here. I think we made a wrong decision. Hold on. Hold on, what? Hold on, what? How did we get here? This is the tutorial area and we only have like that bit to go on there. I don't think we can get up by going this way. Well, why if it isn't acoustic Harmonia? That's right. How's it going today, Not So Formal? Have you got any special plans for the weekend? We are going the complete wrong direction here, I feel like. There's no way that this is... Thanks for the host as well, Not So Formal. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Just bought Jump Force. I had no idea what that game was until another streamer that I know started streaming it, like a good friend of mine, and I'm going the wrong way, and I was like, what the heck is this? And I had to Google it, and someone in the chat there was like, oh, does Harmonia know anything about it? And he was like, I don't think so. Harmonia doesn't really watch any anime. And then immediately after I was like, yeah, I just had to Google what the heck this was to understand anything about it, and they were like, yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know these things. But I've seen a little bit of the gameplay now because of him playing that. Where am I going? Where am I going? I need to get over to this flag, but like this isn't the right way. This way is just a dead end. How do I get here? Do I go down this other path after all? Is that what I do? But yeah, only bought it for Deku, also known as Izuku. Yeah, I wouldn't know these things myself. Have you been streaming it though? Is it a game that you've figured that you'd do some streaming of? Zigzag, they'll never know. This is swerving off the wrong direction. Wait, Tephra Hill. And we're going towards Tephra Cave. Maybe we're going the right way. Oh yeah, we're going the right way now. Yeah, this goes uphill. Yeah! Cool. Got on PS4 and you... Oh, you don't have a capture card. Ah, gotcha. I comprendo. You used all your money, feels bad. Yeah, I remember I had gotten a capture card before I even considered streaming. I originally got like a cheap capture card from somewhere with the idea being to like save Smash Bros replays, essentially, for the last one on the Wii U. And then I was like, I have a capture card now, maybe I can start streaming things. And then I started streaming things and I was like, hey, this is cool. PC stuff came like way later. Like this is a Wii game that we're playing right now, but we're actually playing it on PC. Like this game, we're playing it in HD, which normally the game wouldn't be in HD because it's a Wii game. And we're playing it with an Xbox 360 controller because that's what's easiest to me. It's a lot easier than mouse and keyboard, being able to actually have a right stick to move the camera. Tried using the mouse to move the camera, but the emulator doesn't like that.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora.
Ah, I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it.
And we got 3 party members now. Party gauge has been added. Cool. Gauge gauge. I don't know. Gauge shows the party's morale. The gauge increases when a bonus effect or a critical hit occurs. Revive an incapacitated party members. Press B near an incapacitated party member to revive them. To revive a party member, there needs to be at least 1 block in the party gauge. And chain attack, something that I didn't remember how to do on my first playthrough until I literally had to do it during a boss fight and then googled how to do it because I didn't remember it here. When there are 3 blocks in the party gauge, the party is linked by a blue line. You can perform a chain attack, move the cursor to the Tellar's icon, use up and down to select the chain attack icon, and then press A to confirm. There's so many mechanics in this game! Find out where to go using story memos. Press R while the menu is displayed to view the current story memos. Sometimes the story memo will be displayed at the top screen as a reminder. There is so many tutorials things of this game. But yeah, by the way, your overlay is extension thing you need to update as there's a new version. Yeah, like usually says that for about everyone that uses it. It's just weird. Yes. It's just wonky. I guess nobody ever updates it. And I guess that includes me. I guess. But yeah, so as I briefly wrote in the chat there, we're kind of starting a kind of big, crazy, serious thing that we've been planning for a while that is going to take forever, considering that Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 are each like 70 to 75 hour JRPGs. And then Torna's like, I don't know, maybe 20 hours. That one I'll only just be recording. But yeah, we're going to be in this for a while. It is by far the craziest series I've ever planned. Tephra Cave. Like, I'll be streaming them in like such an order that the stories play out at about the same time, and this is by far the biggest streaming thing I've ever attempted. This is gonna take forever. Who knows when it's gonna be that we finish this series. Might do an art stream. Nice. I've only just recently started doing those, but they're like nice chill times. There are many times a monster type. The type of monster is shown in the target window. In the options, you can set the type to always be displayed. Ordinary monsters will not attack you unless you attack them. Visual types will attack when they see your character. Like the sound ones will attack when you walk by and they hear you. We're getting so much XP for discovering locations now. I'm gonna grab that thing. Is this the area where a caterpillar like shows up? Oh, why are you attacking? It's the killer rabbit! Maybe I should heal Shulk a little bit. Just a wee bit. And then let's go to the side and use Slit Edge. Oh, this will hit all the enemies for a little bit. Cool. Let's inflict break. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hey, we did a quest apparently. Look at that, experience. Got experience for completing a random quest that I don't remember accepting. Oh my goodness, are these bunnies gonna kill me? Yeah, the bunnies killed me. Quick, revive me. There's a mark in the party gauge, we can do it.
Where's that smile I like so much?
Encourage.
I know I can.
Encourage. Don't lose hope. Come on. Okay, backslash will do it, right? Backslash. There we go, cool. Oh my goodness. What do you mean, not even a challenge? My goodness. Yeah, we were a little bit under-leveled there. Okay, let's just regain that HP real quick. Something I love about this game is the fact that your health recovers after battle, so you don't have to ever buy like recovery items or anything like that. Like, they just don't exist in this game, and that also means that just random encounter battles can actually be a challenge. Like in other games, it's just like, oh, let's make it so that like you'll probably have to use like healing items after like 10 encounter battles, and that each one's like super easy and I'll only take off a little bit of your health, but you still have to like think about it. Whereas this game is just like every encounter is a challenge, and then you'll just have your HP fully restored afterwards. So that's something really cool about it. All right, let's take down some of these enemies for like some experience real quick, like that.
Who else wants some? Let's stay focused.
Is what we'll do. We'll take the things and then be on our way. This is the area where like a big caterpillar thing appears in the center. Oh look, secret paths. Let's take this one. See what happens if we go on over this way. Caterpillar nest. Yeah, there's the big one. Yoink. Should we fight these things for more experience? Whoops. I keep pressing the wrong buttons.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, dang it, it turned around before I got the backslash. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have used Stream Edge. That big one wasn't actually aggroed yet. It wasn't actually. And inflict break. Bada bing, bada boom. do a backslash for some big damage. Yeah, backslash is definitely Shulk's most powerful attack. I can't even heal Rain for a little while. It's gonna be a while before I can use light heal. Using a chain attack. When carrying out a chain attack, you can select arts for the 3 members of the party to perform. During a chain attack, any arts that were still in the cooldown phase will be available regardless. Deal substantial damage with a chain attack. Using arts of the same color consecutively during a chain attack raises the level of damage or recovery. Decide what type of chain attack to perform based on the circumstances. And talent arts will chain with any color, so try out different combinations. After the 3rd party member uses the art, Chain Link may be activated. When this occurs, press B at the right moment, and 1 party member will be able to use an additional art. I still don't understand what triggers Chain Link, and this is my first time playing the game. Increase the affinity to power up the Chain Link. The deeper the affinity between the party members, the easier it is to have activate Chain Link, so I guess it's just a chance kind of thing. That's what I figured, but I don't know exactly what the whole formula is. If you're lucky, you can activate Chain Link up to 15. It can go up to 15? Every time another art is used in the chain attack, there is a chance that Chain Link will be activated again. I love how in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, there's actually like a more clear-cut system for it. Setting up Streamlabs OBS, but you'll lurk in the meantime already. Sounds good. Hope setting up Streamlabs OBS goes well. Bada bing, bada. Oh, didn't even get to stab him there.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Let's, yoink. Oops. I just kind of wanted to peek down here. Oh, we're fighting a unique monster. Oops. Unique monsters are much stronger than the other monsters in the field. Defeat a unique monster and you will be rewarded with better quality items. What's this song again? You will know our names. The special music is playing because we're challenging a unique enemy. We're dead here, aren't we? We're dead here. I mean, we can try to inflict a chain attack, or do a chain attack just to inflict topple. By the way, how do you upload a hand sketch to PNG? You want to Photoshop one of your sketches? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you mean how do I convert to PNG? Or do you mean just how do you upload it into the program? I don't use Photoshop, so I wouldn't know, but there should be an open thing. I'm not sure. That's probably not what you're asking. So, do you mean like how do I make it an image? Like an actual hand sketch? Because what I do is I actually put it on a wall over there. I like sticky tack it onto the wall, and then I take my phone and I take a picture of it like as clearly as I can, and then I basically use Discord to send the image to myself by using an images server that only I'm in. So I essentially send it to myself. I could email it to myself, but like,
I know.
okay, where's the topple one? There we go, wild now. There we go, toppled.
Okay, my turn.
4-hit combo that deals massive damage. Sure. Sure.
We're not done yet.
Oh, we're still going. Is there a smart thinking meme? Yeah, I don't exactly have the best options there. I know that there's like printers in this household that I can use to like scan it, and that would be the best possible way. If you have a printer that you can scan it, that'd be the best way, but I just take a picture of it with my phone. This is what I do. Oh my goodness, we're still going.
I know.
Okay. And it's still toppled, but like...
We did it.
But for how much longer? How much longer? Alright, break it. There we go, it's broken. Come on, topple it, Rain. Please topple it. Come on, please topple it. Whoops, I didn't mean to do this. Dang it.
More enemies.
More enemies? What?
This isn't going down.
Uh-oh, we're dead now. That's what we get for challenging a unique enemy.
Doing, Shulk. Get up. Right.
No, I wanted to cancel the battle.
No way.
Anyway, I still have my last 2 designs that I did on the wall over there. Other ones are like in this drawer now that are in front of me. It took me a while to understand the question, sorry. The leader is incapacitated, you will return to the previous landmark. Falling off a cliff, 0 HP. First landmark visited. When the leader's HP reaches 0, the leader falls from too great a height, the party will become incapacitated. It will return to the last visited landmark. Yeah, let's not Let's not land on top of that dude again. But yeah, if the leader becomes incapacitated in battle, but there's at least one block left in the party gauge, the battle will continue and you will not be returned to the last landmark you visited, because you can be revived. But sometimes it'll send you away if your teammates take too long to save you because they get like stuck or something. No problem. The importance of levels and equipment. If you are not able to win a battle, check the level difference between your party and the enemy. Also remember to equip your party with strong weapons and armor too. Who needs that? I sure don't. Let's maybe just not fight the unique monster again by accident. That was a wee bit of a mistake right there. Are these guys gonna fight me again? Yep. They sure are. Wait, I need to inflict break. Topple him, Rain. I hate how Shulk moves on his own like that sometimes. It's my stupid old controller. Come on, let's do the side one. Here, Rain, have a little bit of health. There you go. I'll do big spins and whoop. Bada bing, bada boom.
Everyone, let's go!
No, why does it keep jumping like that sometimes?
Keep at it. We got through that pretty good.
Got through that pretty good.
No? Anyone?
We got light gloves. Light gloves that I'm not even gonna put on yet. And just leave Shulk in his default look for now. While we're still at like the very beginning of the game, I guess. I'll have to change equipment soon enough though. Let's just yoink and then go off this way. Seems like a plan. This dude's gonna attack us, isn't he? The mean frog dude. What's in this way? You are apparently. Rude. Very rude. I didn't mean to switch to the chain attack. That was my mistake. And boop. Oh, he's toppled. Nice. And dazed too.
I can do it. I know I can.
Yeah. A yoink.
Right, let's keep going.
Kneecap rock. Exactly what I need in my life. Hey man. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd do that. I'll fight you for experience anyway. I misinput all the time when I'm trying to switch between things. I think the controller thinks I'm pressing up or down when I'm pressing left and right. I'll wait until it comes out of topple so I can inflict break on it again. Kinda like this. There we go. Now it can be toppled again. Oh, guess I'll put break back on again like this. Turn strike. Oh, it resisted the break that time. That's a shame. Backslash should do it. Ooh. Oh, it's part of a quest. I have to defeat two of those dudes. Two of them have to be defeated. Gotcha, gotcha. Time for another cutscene? Question mark? Yeah.
Are these the Magmel ruins?
Haven't you been here before?
Nope.
The Defense Force often uses it for training. But I come here to do research. It's not really a place that people go.
Not surprising. There are monsters around here that use Mechon parts as armor.
Was this built by the Mechon?
I don't think so. There's a path for people to get in. It might have been a vehicle of some kind.
Like the Defense Force hover transports.
A vehicle? But it's so big.
It's amazing technology. I wonder what kind of people made it.
I ain't got a clue.
Let's keep moving. The ether cylinders are up ahead.
Right.
Where could this area have come from? Take shortcuts using skip travel. I've already done that. Use skip travel to return to landmarks you have previously visited. Open the map of the area you wish to travel to. You can return to the shop in the colony. View the map and select the landmark you wish to travel to. It's probably a good idea to return to the colony when your inventory is full so you can sell some of the items in the shop for money. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we gotta level up. Hey, man. Rude.
I can do it.
These bunnies are so rude. So unbelievably rude. It's the killer rabbit. Got some affinity with Rain by healing him real quick. Don't mind me. Yeah, booped.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Neat. Up the stairs we go. I think it's somewhere around here that speedrunners can use like a crazy thing to glitch the game. And like get to where they're not supposed to be. I'm pretty darn sure. Though I'm pretty sure it's after stuff that happens in Colony 9 coming up that they come back here and do that. I think they like clip through this door or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Secrets over here? Oh, it's a unique monster again. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it, man. What is this camera? Chill. There we go. Jeez. I was trying so desperately to... Yeah, let's encourage you. Let's not have you feel down. There we go. Camera. Camera.
I know I can.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Everyone, make a run for it.
Skedaddle. Scatter, nerds. Scatter. Get out of there. Let's get out of here. Okay, cool. Way to fully heal up before we even go into the area with enemies. I don't want to start a battle while we're not at full health. That's sketchy. That's a sketchy time. Okay, let's just head on in. Is what we'll do. Aren't these little dudes like good experience?
Right.
Aren't they?
Let's do this. Leave it to Rob.
If I go ahead and hit a whole bunch of them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're not the one that I want to anger. You're not the one I want to anger. No, 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 no. Get away from me. I hear that music come on and it's time to panic. Get away from me. Okay. Okay, phew. Whew. Okay, they're going back. Phew. Phew, man. Alright, are we prepared for the mini-boss coming up? Oh my goodness, it wasn't even a cutscene. I turned off the camera for nothing. Anyway, the mini-boss that's over here.
Right here. Thanks for the help, Shulk. I'll start collecting them up. You two hold on a sec.
It's full of ether cylinders. Hey, why do we have to come all the way here to get them? Isn't there an ether cylinder fueling station in the colony?
Well, refining the ether takes a long time down there. And sometimes cylinderization fails. And there are so many cylinders here for us already. It's more reliable than making them ourselves.
Right. And Colony 9's anti-air batteries and mobile artillery are standardized for these cylinders, so they can be used straight away.
I see. You know, this place is in good condition considering it's ancient.
It might be that there's some form of technology being used to preserve it. It's just a shame we don't understand its secret.
Shulk?
But I'll solve it one day and show you. If it's just technology that someone created in the past, it's not incomprehensible. We'll come to understand it one day.
Don't go trying too hard. We can come and get ether cylinders whenever we need them. Besides, it's a good place for Defense Force training.
Yeah, so good that you didn't even want to come here without Shulk to back you up. Anyway, did you collect the cylinders?
Yep, all done. Thanks.
Just come by yourself from now on.
Shh, be quiet.
Are they Mechon?
I don't know. But it looks like we'll have to destroy them.
In that case, just leave them to me.
I mean, sure, they're flashing red, but there isn't really any other indication that they're about to attack like they are now. Freaking machines come out of nowhere, and Shulk's first instinct is, it looks like we have to destroy them. Switching attack targets by target a different monster by pressing L or R. This may come in handy when fighting several monsters at once, so yeah, if you want to target a certain one. Train commands to parties, R and up to focus attacks, aim for the monster the leader is targeted. That's pretty much the only one you ever want to use. Engage at will. Whoa, Cats and Jester! Thanks for the raid! Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. The mob is chasing you. Is it the Spanish Inquisition? Is the Spanish Inquisition after you? You made them mad! I appreciate the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome everyone from Ketson Stream. I hope you had a good time over there. I'm sure you did. gets into a super coolio streamer. And yeah, you made them mad. What do you do to them? Also, I actually have a shoutout command now. I only just recently made it. If it works, hold on. Wait. I just recently made it. It works! Playing some Fire Emblem Awakening. Yeah, I remember there was Fire Emblem something. I briefly looked by earlier, but then I wasn't. But I switched over to this quickly. I was mostly testing this game because we're playing this on my PC right now. But yeah, gets and killed all our waifus. Oh, that's what happened. He's been killing off more people. What difficulty are you playing Awakening on, by the way? What difficulty is it? Like, obviously it's at least classic mode then if you're killing people. But yeah. Got 4 killer characters killed in his Fire Emblem Awakening stream tonight. 4. Death count jumped from 1 to 5 in the span of a single stream. Oh no, not like this. Oh man. Hard. I've never tried hard mode. I initially started on normal mode and then from there I went to Lunatic and then Lunatic Plus. But I allowed myself to do resets. Unlike apparently you, where you just keep on going after you gave him a pass on one death caused entirely by RNG. Oh yeah, I remember he was mentioning that, where it's like you reset because it was a completely RNG thing. Yeah, I have to reset when it comes to stuff like that. But Lunatic is absolutely crazy, and Lunatic Plus makes it the most difficult game I've ever played in my life. I've beaten Fire Emblem Awakening on Lunatic Plus classic mode. Freaking weeks of resetting Chapter 2 Shepherds. It is stupidly difficult. Like, they definitely did not test it before putting it out. Anyway, this last one here, come to me, stop attacking, and regroup around the leader, yada yada. Let's do this battle. Anyway, we are currently starting a massive series. Let's do a soul-linked Fire Emblem run. I'm willing to do a soul-linked Pokemon run with you. Fire Emblem. That does not sound that fun at all, gonna be honest. Like, I'm willing to do Pokemon with you, a soul-linked Fire Emblem. That sounds terrible. Wait, I didn't even realize they were attacking that one. Focus our efforts on this one. Anyway, and soul-linked is when characters on both sides essentially have their souls linked. So if one person has that character die, both players have that character die. So essentially, like, their souls are linked, I guess. Where it's like if one dies, they both die for both players. Yeah, we're not ready for this boss battle. We're apparently not ready for it. Apparently not. We're about to die. Yeah, we're about to die. Yeah, we're dead. Totally done for. Yeah, don't give up, Shulk, sure. We haven't lost yet, we're about to lose. Yeah, we're dead now. Anyway, yeah, it'll be interesting watching a vet like you just losing their units to your tactics. Well, I mean, I've never tried Iron Man runs. Like, I've beaten all 3 3DS Fire Emblem games on the hardest difficulty, but that's with resetting. I've never tried it without like resetting. I have no idea what that's like. So I don't know how much of a vet you can call that if I'm willing to retry over and over again. But yeah, it's essentially that, where it's like if you lose a Mon, so do they, but it's like the equivalent Mon. Soul-linked Pokemon runs are like you can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter in a route. If one person fails to capture, the other person has to release that Pokemon that they caught. Like, you have to have 2 of the equivalent Pokemon. So if you both manage to catch a Pokemon on the same route, then their souls are linked, so then you have to like strategize, like, who are we putting in our team? Because who somebody puts in their team will affect what the other person puts in their team, and if one gets 0 HP, then both players are never allowed to use that equivalent Pokemon forever. But yeah. So that's everyone's personal favorite Fire Emblem and why. For me, I think it would actually have to be Echoes. Like, I love the voice acting and story of it, and the gameplay was so much fun. Like, that game definitely has its problems. Like, it is very true to Gaiden, way more than it should be. Like, with everyone's resistance growth rate being anywhere from 0 to 4% on a level up. Boy, oh boy, do I love there only being so many level ups that you can do that's over forever, and the resistance stat only has a 0 to 4% chance to level up. And there's a DLC item you can get called a Starja King that lets you your character holds it, then on level up, every stat has a 30% chance more to increase on level up. Except for resistance, that only gets a 5% buff. Despite that, I put in the time to make a full team of 10 perfected units, completely perfect stats across the board, so it was mostly resetting for resistance stats. And I tried to 100% that game, but even with a perfect team of 10, I didn't 100% that game, because that game is way too true to Gaiden. Way too true to Gaiden, because one of the things I needed to 100% it for an achievement had like a 0.05% drop rate on some enemies or something ridiculous like that, and then I tried it for like a month, and then I was like, nah, I'm done with this stupid game. But not trying to 100% it or like perfect units and stuff like that. When I'm not doing that, I think it'd be Echoes. I actually really enjoyed Echoes. I've only played the 3DS ones and Fire Emblem 7 on the Game Boy Advance. I went like halfway through Sacred Stones like 3 times, and then like encountered problems with each of those runs would wind up restarting each time, and it just, I've seen the first half so many times I don't want to continue anymore, and I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. But yeah, to be fair, the sheets are a bitch to fight unless you do a ton of side quests beforehand. Yeah. I'm just gonna grind to get some enemies for now. I'll get to like level 10 or something like that as we talk about things. But yeah, you don't feel like you've played enough only beating the 3DS titles? Yeah, I haven't done that much either. The only other one that I've done is Fire Emblem 7, which I originally did on my phone on an emulator. That was my first Fire Emblem game, actually. Someone recommended Fire Emblem to me, and then I was like, let's see about a Fire Emblem Game Boy Advance game that I can just throw on my phone. And I threw that on my phone, and I was like, this is really good. I really liked it. But yeah, OG, the levels were so stingy, LMAO. Literally, some of the characters in Echoes have a 0% chance to increase resistance on level up. There's one character in the game that has an 8% chance to increase resistance, Conrad, that's the most. Everyone else has a 0 to 4% chance. Like, nobody in the game, apart from DLC ones, have more than a 4% chance to increase resistance than that, apart from Conrad at 8%, and even 8% is pretty eh. It's pretty eh. But yeah, of those though, probably Awakening close second to Shadows of Valencia. Yeah, I definitely really enjoyed Awakening. I just don't like weapon durability. Whoops, what the? I didn't mean to do that. Like, I really liked Fates for its gameplay, and I really like not having weapon durability. Like, I get that it makes you actually have to strategize and, you know, come up with like good situations to use your good weapons. But like, whenever there's weapon durability in any game ever, I will only ever use the worst weapon. Ever. It's just by my nature. So it's like a system that's against me. It sucks. Yeah, the weapon durability sucks so much. I know, right? I hate weapon durability, so I don't like that it's back in the new game coming out on the Switch. But at least on the Switch version, it looks like you'll be able to get a lot more item slots. From what I've seen in the trailers. Hopefully. I hope. Let's beat this real quick. Q. And boop. But yeah, Echoes was definitely very polished in its presentation, and the voice acting was so good. It was some of the best voice acting I've ever seen in a game. But yeah, this game is great, but the length is unwieldy. Even without side quests, it's 50 plus hours, with several of those hours going towards mindless grinding. First playthrough I did of this game, I did a whole 0 side quest through the entire thing, and I put in like 70 hours to beat it. I think my total might have been 65. I don't know. But yeah, how about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? You think it's a good game? Gee, I sure wonder about that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I sure wonder about that. Would that be a good game? I sure wonder, huh? But yeah, sorry, I was trying to like cover other things at once there. Trying to like formulate a whole bunch of things at once. But yeah, anyway.
We can't lose.
Just this stream we started a kind of crazy thing that we've been planning on doing for a while. For a while we've wanted to do a series on Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and Torna. Like the DLC prologue for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So we're doing a series on that, and you'd think it would be in the order of 1, 2, Torna, But what it actually is 1 and 2 at roughly the same-ish time, so that you see the stories develop together, and then Torna is factored into a way, like, along the way that makes sense for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So this series that we're doing is gonna be the longest thing I have ever done in all the time that I've been on Twitch, considering it's a series on 2 massive JRPGs and then like a slightly shorter one, pretty much. So this is gonna take a long time, but I already have it all kind of planned out for like what factors in where. Like, we're gonna do this part, and then there's gonna be like a big thing going on at Colony 9, and then that'll be it for Xenoblade Chronicles 1 until we do 2, and then we're gonna do chapter 1 of 2 of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then we're gonna come back to this game, and we're gonna do a whole bunch of back and forth like that, so the stories develop together. I have this all planned out on like a spreadsheet and stuff. I have the craziest, most elaborate plan for a series I've ever made. It's crazy. It's gonna be great. But for anybody who does watch the videos afterwards on, say, like YouTube, it's gonna basically be a series. It's gonna be like a unique way to experience these games, to see the story develop in like a unique way. Because most people, if they want to see it all, they'll be like, oh, let's see all of 1, and then like, let's see all of 2, and then we'll see Torna. But in this way, it's gonna be like a way to have them all develop together. And as things develop in one game, it makes you wonder about the other games, to not spoil too much, I guess. That should be all I say. Pretty much. But yeah, you got to the final boss at about 79 hours in, and you're so exhausted of the game. I said, am I gonna watch the ending on YouTube? Yeah, grinding for the final boss? Oh my goodness, I was so underleveled for that boss. I had to go to Gaur Plains and like grind Gogles, I believe they're called. Yeah, Gogles. I had to grind Gogles for like so many hours, and I eventually got there. Like, I did beat the game myself, but like, I had to grind against so many Gogles. Let me tell you, my goodness. Like, I did a genocide there in order to beat this game initially. Like, during this playthrough, I'm actually going to do side quests. This elaborate plan that I have for the series, it just factors in the story parts for it. But because I'm like a streamer now and I can like talk with people while I'm playing, I'm sure there will be a decent amount of streams where I just come in here and grind and just like chat during that as I'm doing side quests. Pretty much. What the heck?
I know I can.
You died, Ryan. Get up. Get up. To know. So much for chain attack. I should have been paying more attention and pulled off like a chain attack. Is what I should have done. If you can topple him, Rain, we still have a chance. Oh, there's the topple. We still have a tiny chance. Oh, come on. Okay, there goes our chance. Shulk just killed our chance by missing. Is what happened. Topple him quickly. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. There has to be a point where too long is too long. People aren't gonna take in the story if they have to spend forever grind. Stop moving on your own, Shulk. Or forever fetching weeds for lazy idiots. Yeah, I definitely understand. Like, this game wants you to do a whole bunch of side quests, but the first time I played through it, I had no interest in it. Mostly because the story was just too good. Like, the story of Xenoblade Chronicles here is just way too good. I was like, I don't want to do side quests. I want to finish this as fast as possible to see what happens. Like, it's too engaging and good once it picks up really soon. I mean, it had a really strong start with the prologue here. But like, it'll super pick up really soon. And it's like from there that it becomes really good, and it's like, I don't have any time. Like, when I didn't know how the story unfolded already, like, I can take my time now because I already know how it develops. But the first time, it's like, I have to know how this ends, I have to know how this ends, I have to know what's next, I have to know what's next. I don't have time for side quests, I just have to beat the game. Like, the story was just too good. I couldn't afford to do side quests. It was just too much good story to take in, but I couldn't take in any more story because it wasn't high enough level. It sucked. So instead of doing side quests, I just grinded the most high level enemies that I could Can't be bothered to grind or do side quests in a story-based game. You must decide if it wants to be gameplay or a story. Yeah, makes sense. Like, for example, in Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is super grind heavy, that one decided that it was going to be about gameplay and exploring the world, for example.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Yeah, I don't think the final boss of this game should have, like, as high of a level that you need to be to do it. Like, when I first got there, I was, like, high level 60s. I had to get to, like, early level 80s or something like that to actually beat the game, though. Like, that's how long I had to go back and grind for it. It was ridiculous. Yeah, grinding just to be strong is kind of grinding in some games is hella fun though. Yeah, like in Xenoblade Chronicles X, like going around and completing all the quests in that game, that's literally what it's about. Gameplay of that game is so much fun. Like farm games are to get an item that you want. I don't know if I could ever get into farm games myself. I now Stardew Valley on my Switch a while back, and I started playing it, but it's not for me. I just couldn't get drawn in by it at all. Okay, let's inflict break. Now let's pay attention to being able to do a chain attack this time. Is what we'll do. Break him. There we go. I mean topple him. There we go. Toppled. And dazed too. Oh my goodness, really? Really? This dude comes out of nowhere? So rude. There we go. Get out of here. No, I healed Shulk instead of Rain! Dang it. Okay, topple him. Topple him, please. There we go, we toppled him. Okay, this time's the time. Gonna peace out, dude. Have a great stream. Alright, thanks again for the raid, Kenson. I appreciate it as always. Hope you have a good night. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, I don't think this counts as from the back. Wait, we can maybe do this. Good, thanks. Okay, and then we're going to topple. This is what we'll do. Oh, and then we'll inflict daze. Neat. And we're from the side here, so let's lower physical defense with that. I'm gonna have to read that in a sec. This is what I better do. We have a slight chance this time. A slight chance. Come on! Topple him, Rain. Please topple him. I beg of you, Rain. Oh no! Okay, we can do this. Just believe. Encourage me, Rain.
Not good.
Come on! Backslash, no! I can still be revived. Come on. Come on, please. Oh, we did it. Oh,
man, that was scary.
Oh, he dropped a big chest. Ooh, boy. Messenger shoes, night goggles. Maybe we should actually put on the better equipment now. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X was as meh can be, but absolutely nailed gameplay. I absolutely agree. I wouldn't say that the game overall was meh. It had a story that was just barely engaging enough to be like, I guess I'll keep playing to see what happens, you know, I guess, pretty much. Its story, its music definitely wasn't as outstanding as Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, in my opinion, every single track in the entire OST is incredible. I never thought a game would achieve that for me, and now 2 have. Octopath Traveler did it too, so I was super stunned by that. But, like, most of Xenoblade Chronicles X's themes are kind of average, but the really good themes do go above and beyond. Like Sylvalum, for example. Oh my goodness, Sylvalum Night, or even Sylvalum Day, honestly. Sylvalum in general. And some of the battle themes. All kinds of cool stuff, like Via Fliegen or Uncontrollable. All kinds of cool stuff. It did exploration really well. Yeah, that world, it's one of the very few instances in a game where it's like I felt the world was calling to me. It's like, hey, where do you come from? Hey! No, wrong target.
Let's focus our efforts.
It's like when I'm not playing the game, it's like I'm thinking, okay, where can I be exploring next? That kind of thing. It's like, what kind of more adventures does the world have to hold? Like Breath of the Wild did the same kind of thing with the world, even though I hated the story and music of that game. The gameplay at least did that for me. But But yeah, I actually absolutely adored poking into every corner of that alien planet. I tried to 100% it myself, but like I couldn't get some of the last tiny things. I probably have a completion rate of that game of like 98% or something. But anything you feel like the story made it worse? Yeah, probably. Overall experience was brought down by how poorly the story was handled and how poorly story battles were implemented. Yeah. Seems about right.
Can't lose. This one's mine.
Like,
I'm gonna go all out.
it was at least okay enough for me to be like, hey, I wonder what happens next. And then it ends with like an unexplained cliffhanger. It's like, what the heck? Why? Xenoblade Chronicles X had a great battle theme when it wasn't the vocal version. I liked the vocal version. I liked it. Hey, battle me. I challenge you to a Pokemon battle. I can't attack from behind here. I just have to hit from whatever side I'm at. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Just need to get Fiora's level 10 now. I keep pressing the wrong buttons because of like the keybinds on this, pretty much. We could take down like a cute counter pile. Oh look, we got Shadow Eye to reduce aggro. Cool. Got another one of Shulk's arts. Boop. Wrong, come on, Fiora didn't even get level 10. Dang it. Dang it, we're getting all kinds of things now though.
We can't lose.
I'm gonna go.
Let's improve physical arts real quick. Oh, so rude.
I really like
So rude, man.
Go get him, Fiora.
Go get him, Fiora.
Let's go.
But yeah, you legit rage quit in a battle against a talking diarrhea toad who haunts humans for no reason. I don't remember that. That sounds ridiculous though. That sounds a little bit crazy. I don't remember that. Man, oh man. I remember the crazy build that I grinded for in that. I was more powerful on the ground than in my skill, because I had like an infinite overdrive spam Ghostwalker. Blossom Dance build, one of those. Offensive stance Blossom Dance. Spam Ghostwalker and infinite overdrive. That's what the build was. And it's like how to annihilate basically everything except for like the much tougher super bosses of the game. I guess I can also put on equipment now. That'll change up Shulk's look a little bit. But well. But yeah. Oh, it was the battle before the final boss. Yeah, I don't remember any of the story bosses pretty much, except for the final boss. Well, I do remember a couple. Back when I originally started streaming, so just over a year ago, that was one of the first playthroughs that I started, but like I never continued with it. I got like maybe 4 or 5 chapters in, I think. Maybe we got to chapter... No, we didn't get to chapter 6 because we didn't get Skells. We're before Skells, so I think we got to like chapter 5 or something, and then we never continued. I was like, yeah, no, let's do some other things right now. So I like never continued with that. But yeah, I couldn't be bothered to watch the ending. You cared so little for the story. Like, it was slightly intriguing to me, but like watching the whole thing, it just makes me feel like super dissatisfied. There we go, Nightcap. Wait, I wasn't even paying attention to what stats it increased. It increases physical defense, decreases agility by 1. Okay, there we go, a little bit more physical defense. What about, whoops. Oh, I just unequipped it. Rhine. Okay, so we can get a buff like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Now he's wearing a weird headband thing. Yeah, my character was also better on the ground. Used the class with a giant sword that had all the flame attacks. Your characters were all dressed like strippers. I loved how in Xenoblade Chronicles X you had like fashion armor. Like, I wish that this game did something like that. Like, I typically just put on whatever armor here has the best stats, but sometimes it'll make the characters look so ridiculous. Like, I wish I had the option to give them the look of another armor while actually equipping a different one. They look battle armor. Oh, he's got a green shirt now, as opposed to like his orange one. Look at that, it's green now. I've made him green. Let's give the same thing. Oh. Meh, I'll leave Shulk with his regular thing then. What does it do for Fiora? -4 for ether defense and like +4 for physical defense and then minus in agility. So let's just not then. Is what we'll do. Arms. Yeah, that is nothing but an increase. Wait, what did that change aesthetically? Nothing. It's the same thing. Cool. Sure then. Whoops. Ah, yes, rain. Boop. And yeah. And legs. Increases physical defense by 5, reduces either defense by 3, and agility by 1. Sure, battle leggings. Why not? Sure, that look, I guess. Oh yeah, that's nothing but a buff, so let's just throw that on. Oh, look, he's all green. He's all green and cool now. We got you, which I'm pretty sure just means you can't put anything on it. No slots for gems for later game stuff. Wow, that really increases agility. I guess that's why it's called messenger boots. Isn't it? I guess. Sure, that. Sure, Shulk has some new pants and shoes now. Why ever not? Wait, I guess I can replace this stuff too. Wait, that's just the same thing. Ah, this is much better. Neato. Yeah, that's a big upgrade there from what I currently have. Neato, you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 yet, only picked up X because you thought it might get a character in Smash. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I would argue, is better than Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I know that that isn't the popular opinion. Most people say like they're pretty close, but Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is slightly better. And I can see where they're coming from. Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I would say, has a slightly better story than 2. Like, they're kind of better than each other in different ways. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 easily has the best music in the series. Like, if anybody tells me, like, oh, Xenoblade 1 has better music than Xenoblade 2, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. Like, I'll say that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a better game than Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and if somebody says that Xenoblade 1 is better, I'll be like, okay. It's a perfectly valid opinion, and I see exactly where you're coming from. But if somebody tells me the music of Xenoblade 1's better than Xenoblade 2, I'm just gonna be there like, well, sometimes there's opinions that are wrong, is what I'm gonna be like. If somebody says the music of Xenoblade 1 is better than 2, which some people have before. Yeah, Xenoblade 2 was the only game I'd ever played until Octopath Traveler, surprisingly, where I thought that every single track in the entire OST was incredible. I was absolutely astounded by its soundtrack. Like, to me, music is like super important in a game. That's probably why I go by Harmonia, I guess. A very music-oriented person. So it makes sense for me that the game with better music would take the cake there. Like, Xenoblade 1, better story. Xenoblade 2, better music. I'd say that Xenoblade 1's story is only slightly better than Xenoblade 2's story. And if you've played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 before, it makes the story of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 very enjoyable once it reaches certain parts. That I'll just say without like spoiling too much. That's why I'm making this series of like Xenoblade 1, 2, and Torna. Because like understanding the story of Xenoblade 1 makes Xenoblade 2 a very interesting experience once it gets to a certain part. Like that's kind of all I'll say without really spoiling too much. Like they are important to each other in that sense. But yeah, I'm compelled to see source material for everyone Smash. Everyone completely caught up with the exception of Joker. Like source material meaning like how they're like in their original games. If you want 100% a good soundtrack, hit up Metopia OST. Yeah, I was watching Ketson stream some of that. I remember him saying like the soundtrack was pretty good. I saw him like fighting the final boss there for like the second time. And I remember him saying like, yeah, the music of this game is surprisingly good. Like that's the only OST I know. Like the final boss thing could be better in my opinion personally. Like it was above what I would expect for that kind of game. But that's only one of the soundtracks I've heard, so I don't know what the rest is like. Yeah, we're mopping the floor with these robots now. We're mopping them now.
Gotta concentrate. Gotta focus.
Time to do big spins. Boop. Take that, man. Bada bing, bada boom. Oops, I keep selecting that by accident. I don't want a chain attack. Actually, wait, maybe I do. Maybe I do in hindsight. Like if we inflict break first. Sure, let's do a chain attack. Why not? Like, Sure, let's
Easy there,
do a
Ryan.
light heal.
Ryan! I know,
This is what
I
we'll
know.
do. Go ahead, topple him,
Fiora, it's up to you.
and then go ahead and inflict daze.
We're
Bada
not
bing, bada
done
boom.
yet.
Okay.
And boop, backslash.
It's not over yet.
And then we're gonna do like a this one. Oh my goodness, it goes on.
My turn.
Yeah, let's make a robot bleed because that's
That was
logical.
great, guys.
Yeah, we did plenty of damage there.
Nicely done.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm all right. Thanks to you and Ryan.
What on Bionis were those? I've never seen anything like them.
Could they have been Mechon?
No. I think they were something left by the civilization that built this vehicle.
They didn't seem like Mechon to me. But why did they only show up now?
I don't know. But they were probably built to protect this place. They might have been activated in response to something. But I don't think that something could have been us.
Please, let's go back. I don't want to be here anymore.
Me neither. And we've already got the ether cylinders.
Huh? What's going on?
Listen, what is that?
That sound.
In the sky! Oh, it's a...
This can't be.
No way.
Mechon.
How? Didn't my brother destroy them all a year ago?
Could that defense mechanism have responded to the Mechon?
Let's get back to the colony.
Come on.